I'm not kidding, Christy, when I tell you I've been looking forward to this moment all day. I specifically did not watch the story ahead of time because I want to see it in real time.
I haven't seen it either.
Welcome back. The ongoing war of words between the Haslam Sports Group and politicians, basically those from Cleveland and Cuyahoga County, over the future home of the Browns has really heated up this week. Words like scheme and risky investment being thrown around. Well, Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb, as I said, calling this a scheme, and I think that's raised the temperature on the whole argument.
I think he called it a ploy as well.
Yeah.
So this is a battle that doesn't look like it's cooling off anytime soon. It's already been a lot to keep up with, hasn't it? So we turn to our very own Mike-Polk-Jr. to put all of those frustrations into focus.
A whole lot of noise surrounding the Browns stadium situation this week, but how meaningful was all this noise, and did it change anything? Quick recap. On Tuesday, the Haslam Sports Group released yet another statement and another snazzy-looking video highlighting what they consider to be the many benefits of their proposed dome stadium / Crocker Park outdoor mall / Epcot Center in Brook Park. Wednesday, our elected officials chirped back. Mayor Justin Bibb gave a statement referring to the Brook Park plan as a scheme that will lead to an increase in taxes. Later, County Executive Ronayne held a press conference where he called the plan a risky bet with public dollars. Both men think the stadium should remain downtown. Now, the audience for all of these statements and all of this pageantry is little old us, the Browns fans. These billionaires and high-ranking officials are trying hard to win you over to their way of thinking because they recognize that this is an issue in which public sentiment truly matters. Cleveland cares about the Browns, arguably too much. Office holders recognize that voters are willing to look past a lot, like the fact that Cleveland's poverty level remains one of the highest in the nation. But if the Browns were to leave downtown again under unfavorable terms during their tenure, well, that's the kind of thing that can cost you re-election around here. That's why we're all getting this full-court PR press from both pro-Brook Park and anti-Brook Park camps. They want you on their side. Speaking personally, I don't have a lot of emotional stake in whether the Browns play downtown or a couple miles from downtown. My stance from the beginning is that I'd be fine cheering on current QB1 Kenny Pickett at either location. I just don't want to pay for it. So I endorse whichever plan does not necessitate me to help finance the business infrastructure of one of the wealthiest men in the country, as I consider that very concept grotesque to the point of obscenity. In 2012, Jimmy Haslam purchased the Browns for roughly $1 billion. In the 13 years since, the team has massively underachieved and yet still increased in value to over $5 billion. Given that, it's hard to justify asking me to help subsidize their upscale retail space and movable sidewalks. And the fact that the Browns feel the need to keep selling us on their plan suggests they recognize that there are some limits to what we'll endure. That's likely a factor in why they've decided to butter up their season ticket holders on draft night by treating them to a complimentary Journey concert at Browns Stadium, which is a genuinely cool thing. But of course, because it's the Browns, they booked a band with unavoidable subtext. Much hay is being made of the fact that the Browns booked a band best known for the song Don't Stop Believing, which, as a Browns theme song, is a little on the nose, but at least it's a positive message. But when people are freaked out about their team moving out of downtown, I feel like the songs Separate Ways and When the Lights Go Down in the City
When the lights go down in the city
might hit a little different for some fans at that show. Then, of course, there are the clear parallels between the Browns and the band itself. Journey is a group that was last truly relevant in the 1980s. They disbanded, then reformed in the late 1990s, maintaining the original name, but with new personnel and a distinctly different and not better vibe. Sound familiar? Enjoy the show.